Здорово. Так. Да, возвращаемся к Алан Вейку. Ой, не нравится мне этот, черт подери. Да что ж ты спотыкаешься так? Он совсем не умеет. Да идите в жопу, вороны. Получили? Так, зачем я сюда забрался? Так тяжело сюда забирался? Непонятно. О, лестница есть. Что это мне даст? Что здесь есть? Ах. Мия, что ты хочешь?
Some of the taken retained echoes.
Что это такое?
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
То есть я сюда забирался только за манускриптом. Фокус куда? Простите, что? Куда мне нужно? Не говорите, что на вершину горы. Я не поверю. Хотя здесь можно ожидать всего чего угодно. Не уверен. Ладно. Здесь, я думаю, можно и так спуститься. Хотя... Ну, не так-то и высоко. Остался при ногах.
In a similar vein to how we handle the different types of terrain with biotypes, we have a preset system for weather styles as well. The game engine lets us control numerous parameters, things like cloudiness, wind, rain, and also lighting parameters, things like color, intensity, and blooming, to create truly stunning weather effects. Using this technology, we have created a palette of ready-made weathers that can be called upon at any time, so really it is weather on demand at the push of a button. Each level has its own, or sometimes many, different styles of ambience, and so their own mood.
О, да, почему бы и нет? Я почему-то таки думал, что... как же так? Оу, щет. Класс. Ах ты ж. Да, ну вот, кстати, от меня. Откуда ты взялся, прошу прощения? Мне что, еще в небо смотреть нужно? С неба еще всякая всячина валится. Так. Класс. Сейчас. Опять небось какой-то... Что это такое? А, опять винтовка. Чё, фонарел? Блин, я думал, 2 патронов хватит. Так. По всей видимости, это еще не все. Где-то близко еще враги есть. Они просто из ниоткуда с пустоты берутся. Я в столб урезался. Еще и мышка отключается придурочная. Ну как, не мышка отключается, это материнка выпендривается. Как сказывается, это все на мышке. Ну, периодически, как я уже говорил, не только на мышке, на различных устройствах, которые подключаются. Да ну что это такое? Шаг влево, шаг вправо и все. Еще и сзади. Блин, еще я ими тащить не могу. Алан, тебе драться надо учиться, говнюк. А не только постреливать. Популькивает он. Ну и что делать будете? А куда они внезапно пропали? Дураки. Ладно. Мне это не принципиально, я пойду дальше. В компании этих мудил я не нуждаюсь. Так, ну этот мост выглядит, хотел сказать, надежным. А давай побежим, а? Вот идти по этому мосту вообще ни разу неразумная идея. А у меня есть вот такой вот. Давай иди сюда, говнюк. Я тебя понял. Ну, с остальными так можно разобраться. Иди сюда. Город. Я хотя бы не тут, не обратно побежал. Да вроде как не похоже. Нет. К счастью. Манускриптов давно не было. О, только вспомнил.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been
Офигеть.
there for hours
Это пятно
already.
получается на
Maud stood on the
самом
rotten ruin of the
листе
footbridge that had
бумаги.
once
Я
led to
подумал, что
Diver's
на
Isle
мониторе
before
уже
its-
пятно. Хотел протереть. Да уж. Обманщики. Так, а куда мне идти? К ружью всего 5 патронов. Ха, ха. Это обязательно было делать. Там можно было легко забраться вообще-то. О, какое здание. Атмосферно. Да, ну брось. А, блин. Невнимательный я. Том. Miss, I miss you. Том. Кто такой Том? You talk to me on TV. CWNT. TZ. Did you write this? Что такое? Кто это писал? И кто такой Том? Так. Окей. Чуть восполнили патроны. Можно я туда под лестницу спрячусь и буду там сидеть? Никто меня не найдет. Оу, щет. А вас тут много. Так, знаете что? А ну, подходи. И то этого всего не хватило, блин. Идиот. А, да. Алану бы не прочь заняться физухой. Быть настолько неповоротливым. У всего есть свои минусы. Моя не сработала. Да хватит мне всех тут показывать. Серьезно. Ты охренел? Ублюдки. Откуда их столько берется? Ну да, естественно. У меня ничего нет. Сильно я растратился здесь. Ну а здесь я все пособирал. Ладно. И зачем собирать эти термосы для кофе? Кофейные термосы. Ну, термосы для кофе. Неважно. Зачем их
I
собирать?
could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat. I was close now. I had to get... I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. They're fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! Is that you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry! Please, it's late! The boss didn't know who he was messing with!
Что происходит?
I swear, I didn't know!
И кто это?
We don't have his wife! We don't know where she is! She's probably drowned! We just said we had her to make a play ball, you see? They get him writing for us!
Оу. Ну, вот упасть вот так вот в воду, в таком-то положении, не сгруппировавшись, это может быть фатально зачастую. Это конец второй главы. Или какая она там была? А, конец третьего эпизода. Какой кошмар. Я еще помню, когда первый раз игра меня так подкупила. О, вот такими типа катсцен. То, чтобы... Ну, да, скажем, катсценами.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
В этой игре слишком много
Are you
палевной
seriously
музыки.
telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife! We don't know where she is!
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Собственно говоря, я все еще слишком далеко от финала.
As far as the bad guys go, Dr. Hartman isn't the main villain here, but he's probably a little more interesting than the Dark Presence. He's a very smart guy, and he knows a lot about the Dark Presence and Cauldron Lake in general.
he kind of presents himself as a pop psychologist to the stars, but that's kind of a ruse. He just wants creative people in so he can exploit them. With Wake, of course, he resorted to a little more drastic measures. You know, he pretended to have kidnapped his wife, fished him out of a lake, you know, tried to convince him that he was schizophrenic, and it doesn't end very well for him, but, you know, it's a valiant effort anyway. We have a lot of backstory for this guy, and I'd love to do a little bit more with him in the future.
Я не знаю, должны ли быть вот эти видеоролики, типа видеообращения разработчиков внутри игры, но они не кстати.
Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Звуки прям как вот точь-точь как из Макса Пейна. Night Springs. Оу. Что это такое? Это типа Xbox стоит или что? Я не в курсе, я не фанат Xbox. Я-то могу узнать Sony PlayStation, как выглядит, какая это версия и тому подобное, но не насчет Xbox.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
Да, геймпады мне не нравятся.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
А я пойду посмотрю, что здесь. Прикольная картина, кстати говоря. Один, совсем один, какой-то безмятежности.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot. So I
Я
went
был
along
в
with
этом
it.
месте,
He had to be
кстати.
lying.
Беседка
But
это
under
или
the
что
influence
это
of the drug he
такое?
had given me,
Cauldron Lake Lodge is the residence and place of practice for Dr. Emil Hartman, who uses it as a sort of a nursing home and also a place of inspiration for artists he treats there. Built in the turn of the century, it is an imposing building, hewn from large timber and heavy stone, with a steep shingle roof to weather off even the heaviest of snowfalls. The starting idea for this location was the real-world hotel of Timberline Lodge that they used in the movie Shining, but following the typical style of these buildings and the heavy materials used in the
Кстати, я тоже буду разговаривать, как бы док разговаривает, там вот разработчик, ну, видеоролики тоже говорит, рассказывает о чем-то. И мне, собственно, остается только ставить свою речь, чтобы самое оно... солнечные часы.
Story-wise, the most important location in the game, Cauldron Lake, is inspired by the real-world location of Crater Lake in Oregon. It's a vast lake formed from a volcano thousands of years ago in a massive eruption. It's truly a breathtaking place that anyone interested in such things should definitely visit.
Что
In the
вообще
game,
происходит? Как он
the
здесь
location,
оказался?
Cauldron Lake has actually had two notable
Дом
eruptions.
прикольный.
One that
Слишком
originally formed the
большой.
lake,
Cauldron Lake's
and then
very
another
close.
which took
I can
down a
see
small
more
island in it, along
Мне
with its
нравятся вот
cabin
такие
and
вот
even a
большие
person,
окна.
a diver called Thomas Zane.
And when I arrived with Alice,
The place is said to hold an ancient power, and it's not without reason, as you will
Я
find
же
out
говорю,
later
такие
in the
моменты
game.
остается вот самому речь какую-нибудь ставить, и
Funny,
вот
I
так
don't
вот
recall there
получается
being a mention
какой-то
of that in the weather forecast.
трехсторонний монолог.
Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Ничего не понятно, зато слишком
Alan,
много
what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in
речи.
control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more
Что, мы
difficult to
обратно идем?
resurface from the dark depths of your
А смысл
imagination.
был...
Not
Какой был
surprising,
смысл
considering your
сюда идти?
profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not
Я как
well?
раз хотел по этой
It's very
лестнице подняться.
natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug
do
my
it
nails
А я
into the
свой
palms
голос
of my
не люблю.
hands to stay
You need to
focused.
work with me. Once you accept
В отличие от этого
that, we can
доктора.
begin the journey
Ну или как
towards
Алан
your
говорит,
recovery.
типа док любит разговаривать,
Come
любит
along.
свой голос,
Let's go
слышать
inside.
себя, типа слышать свой голос.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Бред какой-то. Что там? Где? Прочитать что-то можно было. А, это здесь, а это... А, ясно.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke
Что
up,
мне
they lived
решил
on a farm nearby. They are,
познакомить со всеми
in
пациентами
advanced
здесь?
stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done.
Какой в этом смысл?
I'm
Под-
afraid that the rock and roll
подготавливают к чему-то или что?
lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue.
He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was...
Окей.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have...
Ладно.
Flaring up. Or according
Ничего
to Hartman, I
специфического.
was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me. About everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Я вот все не пойму цель пребывания здесь.
Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking at the wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
Ай, интересно.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Окей, спасибо. Так, ну этот выпуск немножко покороче будет.
Hartman had mentioned that the
Нежели
power had been
обычно.
acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is
Такой
wearing the
безумный.
old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows.
Now it's about
There's a
mullet,
whole
and when
chance
it's in
where
slow
her heart should
motion,
be.
they call it mullet time.
I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
А,
The
это
white
якобы
glare
его
of the
комната,
blank
да?
page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
А там трэш опять какой-то начался.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Чекпоинт. Ладно. Приостановимся здесь, по крайней мере, в данном выпуске. В следующий раз уже продолжим разбираться, что здесь происходит. Тем не менее, игра преподносит очередные сюрпризы, несколько обманов, введений, ну, по крайней мере, введение заблуждений, потому что в который раз я думал, то, что близок к финалу, но нет. Не тут-то было. Ладненько. Не беда. Разобраться, конечно, здесь вот так вот довольно-таки сложно. Все настолько запутано. Да и запискивать и вчитываться вот так вот. Поначалу пытаешься разобраться, понять, даже по этим манускриптам, запискам. Но оно все настолько спонтанно, хаотично расписано, что сложить до кучи довольно-таки сложно. Ладненько, до следующего выпуска.